In this tutorial we're going to show how to export a table out to a CSV file, edit the information using Microsoft Excel, and then re-import the table with the additional information. This is a quick way to add, or a quicker way to add particular types of information such as manufacturers, suppliers, etc. without having to go through each product, say. So if we select admin, and if we just have a quick look at our products, we've got 4 test products set up. Now none of these products have a manufacturer allocated to them. We've no manufacturer actually in the system, and none of them have been added. But say you've got a long list and you want to add manufacturers into there. What we can do is, if we go to the second admin menu into export and import data, and if we export the product table, so we select export, select comma as the delimiter, select products from our list, select a name, let's call it products, being imaginative, and we have in our test system we have a folder called temp files, so we're going to put it there to make it easy, and we're going to call it we're going to give it a .csv extension, so we're going to call that products.csv, and do we save that file? It takes a little while on our test system this morning, so that prompts us to say the file has been saved. So if we now go and look at the test file in temp files and the products.csv, so if we open that using Microsoft Excel and quickly have a look, that's a bad idea. Okay, so what it's done is it's exported all the fields for each of the products, and there are 70 plus fields for each product. So you can see there's quite a lot of information in there, but the ones that we're interested in on this particular demonstration are the manufacturer name and the manufacturer code fields, which are conveniently right at the end, and there's nothing in them, as you see. So what we're going to do is we're going to add in a manufacturer. So say our manufacturer is hat supplier, and what we can do then is we can basically copy that down to all the individual products, and that quickly gives us, or quickly puts in the manufacturer. Now we do have to add a manufacturer code. Even if you're not using manufacturer codes, the import will require you to have something in this field. So you can put anything you like in this field. You can put the correct manufacturer code in, or you can just put some data, but you will need to put some data. Now the file that we're working on is the export file, and the export file has headers in it for each field, and it also has the ID product field for each product that is allocated by the system. Now these two, the headers and the IDs, do not want to be in the import file, so if we delete that row, it's clever, delete it correctly, and then we delete this column, which is the ID product, not the product ID, but the ID product, and the ID product is the number allocated by the system. So if we delete that column as well, and then we go ahead and close it, just save it as it was. So we've still got our products.csv file, but now it's edited. We've taken out the header fields and the ID product column, but we've added the manufacturer codes in. So if we go back into the system and now go to import, so if we select import, once again select comma, and the data set is the products. Now we also have 2 switches. Now these enable you to select the file format that you are importing. Now the full format is 72 fields long, so you've got various data you can put in there. And if you're adding new products, that's quite a lengthy process. It's much easier to use the short file format, which only requires you to add the product ID, the description, the price, and that allows you then to be able to import the shorter file format, but then to set the products up. So you can switch that on, but in our case we're going to use the full file format because that's the one that we exported. So if you're re-importing an exported file, then use the full file format. So if we click select and now browse to our test file, and it defaults to looking for text files. So if we look for CSV files, you'll see that products is there. And then if we select upload, and that prompts us just to check that we're sure that we want to import this file. Yes, we do. And it then prompts to say the import is complete. So if we now go back and look at our products, you will see that now we've got the manufacturers in there, and all the products have, in this case, the hat supply set to the manufacturer. But you could have put, as long as you put any, or the correct manufacturer into the appropriate product manufacturer field, then that would be imported. So that's a quick way to add field data to your product list.